And this next word isn't negative. It's the worst Flat Earth studio. Someone who made it so wrong it became right again. Poncho Pete.
In my belly! Get in my belly! Get in my belly, Anthony! Anthony! Get in my belly!
That's it. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man. Oh my God! Einhorn is a man.
I don't see no glow.
Where's the glow?
I don't see no glow.
Where's the proof? Where's your truth? You got no proof. You
For
got
no glow.
You don't know. Welcome to the show.
Come to the show.
Welcome to the show.
to the show.
Come show.
If you got to go, you'll never know.
Let it go.
Said you never know
Where's the
if
truth?
it's part of the show.
Where's your proof?
Did they really go
Mm,
to Mars?
prove your glow.
Is there really a rover on Mars and a gopher?
And a dead duck. Don't forget about the dead duck.
I don't think so.
Lady,
And a
I don't
gopher
know.
on Mars?
I don't know.
Is it really a gopher?
I
Is
don't
it
think
really
so.
a gopher
let me
on
look.
Mars?
Oh,
Said
there's
I
a
don't
duck.
know.
Oh, let me look.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
there's a
don't
duck.
know. I don't know.
Lady solo, he said. Lady solo.
So we don't know. Oh, we don't.
Where's our soul? Where's our soul? Where's our soul?
Certainly don't hold on. I'm muted. Ask me where I am.
I said, where's our soul? Where's our soul? Where's our soul?
I don't know. I'm Denmark.
Ooh,
Denmark.
ooh.
I'm in Denmark.
I watch the sun. I watch the day. I see a Danish girl. I think man-made.
I got control.
Mhm.
How nuts is that?
Welcome to the show.
To the show
Where you don't know
where you don't know.
if it's part of the show.
Forever and ever.
Ooh.
Forever and ever. We could sing our song.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
We could go on and on.
For eternity.
Ever and ever. We could go on. on forever and ever and ever.
And the show must go on.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking amazing, by the way.
It's been an eternity.
And la 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 forever.
So long. Oh, so long time.
Shout out to Alex.
Where you been?
Where have you been, my little girl? Oh, you know, I'm going to show you the world. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. Little
Where
girl,
you been?
I said where you been, my little girl. Oh, where you been? Hanging around.
Hanging around.
Oh, my little girl. My little girl.
It's been
I want to
forever.
show you the world. I want to maybe talk a little more about what you know and what you don't want anymore.
You don't know.
We
Don't know.
oh lady, please.
You don't know.
We know so much. Lady
Little girl.
little girl,
Oh,
girl,
I don't want to talk no more.
no more.
So I will open up a door.
Oh, but I know.
My little son. Oh, my little one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't walk away from me. 'Cause when you think it's safe and you start to wonder,
Ooh.
oh, can you control?
Call,
Little girl.
let us know. Just let us know. Oh. Let us know.
Oh, little girl.
Oh, Lady G.
because I got high.
You doubted me. When I fell down, you doubted me. You kick stomped and outed me. But the Lord told me that He proud of me. Yeah. I guess you forgot I'm a warrior. 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 Everybody talking bad on me, I just hit the gas and I smash on them. Most of them really double-minded, what they think good or really bad for them. This me to get monetized so the YouTube can put an ad on it. You're chasing the bag, call it a fad, that is so sad, homie. 10 toes while I rep the Lord, I ain't gonna praise Him forever. But why they y'all got a wine body? Keep the wine in the cellar. I do not think about y'all, I'm walking forward, so I don't get more. All of this hate speech, like I'm really bored, cause that ain't important, yeah. All of the Lord's children, we on the court, we ready for war. All of the 12 tribes and all of the strangers who come in the board. God is a locksmith. All of my life He been opening doors. But why you so focused on mine? You should be praying He opening yours. Get it together. Most of the world they getting it never. I'm loving the knowledge. Though I'm young, I stick with the elders. Yeah, like real talk. If you ain't got God, you light as a feather. And the whole time y'all doubted me, the Lord was making it better. You doubted me. When I fell down, you doubted me. You kick stomped and outed me. But the Lord told me that He proud of me. Yeah. I guess you forgot I'm a warrior. 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 Hello, my name is Chosen. Lend me your ears.
A lot of false teaching going out abroad in the distance. They speaking no melanin, but they rhetoric is flawed and ridiculous. I'm here to knock down your walls and credentials. Life is about being stripped until you crawl in submissive. This the wake up call intervention. Cause your skin can be black, but if your spirit lack, you fall in perdition. We live down here in time, frame by frame. How could we ever put God in a picture? It's about your heart and who your God when the odds is against you. God the creator, He brought it all to existence. But when you tell your brother he is damned for lack of color in a tan, you building up a wall of prevention. We all slaves, we all need God, we all in this condition. Your tribal clothes look comfortable, but comfort is all it'll get you. No one can ever be saved by an outfit, even if you walked in some augmented slippers. They say God don't like white folk. Well, that's some broad and flawed intuition. Cause if Eve is the mother of all means all. That means we all get the whipping. And if any of all seek God, then that all gets redemption. They say Jesus is black, as if they solved His depiction. You skip over relationship and that's when it all gets religious. He knew anyone rejecting Him was Esau, just like Jacob represents every child who would listen. You mean to tell me a God who walked on water would all of a sudden get simple when it comes to His godly description? God said He hated Esau, but told us as man not to go hard on His children. No one knows His color. It ain't enough to argue this in scripture. I don't care about your precepts. If you don't pre-accept Him, you gonna burn after it's all been inscripted. These black and white arguments is senseless. All of it's tradition. The black and white titles were given to Willie Lynchers. Us, as in bottom feeders who get mauled in this system. They slaving blacks and whites, so we all really niggas. Niggas is a state of mind, but some people don't mind that they mind has been mauled and afflicted. Forget these earthly things, we royalty according to the clause in His riches. Every teacher say they called, but who really ordered their position? They getting more than commission, as if the Lord came and endorsed their permission. All they doing is carrying out the ordinance of Britain. You ain't a teacher just cause you can get an audience to listen. You a teacher when the spirit and God's ordinance is with you. Talk about ancestry, but it's only so far that historians can get you. The more they lead you away from God, the more them historians get richer. Ugh.
Bad she play magician, sitting lotus on the floor. A belly dancing beauty with a powered ribbon soul. had my share of nightmares, didn't think there could be much more. Then in walked Roderick Usher with the Lady Eleanor. She tied my eyes with a ribbon of a silken ghostly thread. I gazed with troubled vision on an old four-poster bed, where Eleanor had risen to kiss the neck below my head. Bid me come along with her to the land of the dancing dead. But it's alright, Lady Eleanor. Alright, Lady Eleanor. I said I'm alright where I am. Ooh, I like that chord. She gazed with a loving beauty, like a mother to a son, like living, dying, seeing, being, all rolled into one. Then all at once I heard some music playing in my bones, the same old song I'd heard for years, reminding me of home. But it's alright, Lady Eleanor. Alright, Lady Eleanor. I said I'm alright where I am. Then creeping on towards me, licking lips with tongues of fire, a host of golden demons, screaming lust and lust desire. And when it seemed for certain that the screams could get no higher, I heard a voice above the rest screaming, "You're alive." The human owner doesn't live without you, right? And if you were to die in your home and you had a dog and a cat, the cat's going to eat you, right? So I'm told. Dog won't touch you, but the cat will eat you. I don't know if that's true or not. If the dog's that loyal that it'll starve and just die alongside you. Is that why they call it man's best friend? I'll tell you this much. Dogs are much more loyal than a lot of friends you've got, right? And they love you back regardless. You'd be gutted today the dog brings a cat in. On the day that you were born, God looked down the place you lay. He took a deep breath and he blew on those clouds and he blew them away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make the smile for your beautiful face. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Send a letter to Cadbury's, and they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars and placed them inside your eyes. I'll toil for weeks, for months, and for hours, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers. And the dress is made from the finest silk thread. you're a natural girl. And the veil will be handcrafted by and the wedding veil will be handcrafted by nymphs who will blush at beauty when they catch a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your face and your charms. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Someone send a message to my father up above, tell him that I found the girl that I love, the one that he made and placed in this world. A natural woman, a natural girl. Oh, 'cause she's a natural girl. I'll climb the ditch and climb up the steeple, scream from my lungs and tell every one of you people that I found a girl to love, one from above, heavenly and kind and caring. She's just the one, 'cause she's a natural girl. I must stop singing this song because I'm high. I'm singing the whole thing effing wrong because I'm high. And if I don't sing a single, and if I don't sell a single copy, I know why. Why? Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. I lost my friends and family because I'm a guy. I lost my car payments because I'm a guy. And now I'm singing about the flip-flops, and I know why. It's because I'm a guy. Because I'm a guy. It's because I'm a guy. I took a look at your face. Your eyes are too wide. And your dental arch, it looks just like mine. You took my whole heart and my fantasy, oh yeah, because it's all flip-floppy, flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-floppy. You took my water level, you made it bend. You made me fancy Jamie Lee Curtis. It's something I can't mend. And now I'm going to hell, and I know why. It's because I'm a guy that never asked why. Priscilla Presley's a guy. I wasn't gonna make a YouTube song, but then I'm a guy. The whole community turned on me, and I know why. It's because you're all telling fucking lies about us guys. You're telling telling lies and powerful skies. Patsy, I was gonna make love to you if I'd met you at the convention. I'd eaten your pussy too. But now I'm jacking off and I'm happy. Do you know why? It's because you're a guy. Because you're a guy. It's because I'm a natural guy. That's why. I used to make flat earth songs because I'm a guy. I realised the earth's not spinning, it's one big lie. But then I saw that Bruce Lee had wonky nips and childbearing hips and a voice, or should I say a cry, that's not like a guy. They all had an agenda, gamers. Every one of them. Let the light of love shine through, eh? Let Jesus' love shine upon you. Let you scuttle about in the dark corners. Come into the light, or the light will find you and expose you. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Should be at the hub of all your moral roots. And alas, alas, you seem to have lost your holy compass, and now you're a lost soul. A lost soul with no magnetic pole, drifting aimlessly on a flat earth. Oh yeah, I can do that. I only kept it on you just to keep the troll away. They always want to come when I'm singing, don't they? So I remember back on that sunny day when people threw palm leaves in his way as he rode into town on an old donkey. And yet he was rejected as the chosen king, and Satan knew what this would bring. They turned upon their own Messiah and cast him into hell's fires. But alas, he died for all our sins. And now the book of Revelation begins. For I came to understand I live upon a stationary land, and in an instant he found me. Like a lost sheep in the wilderness, he used his crook to grab a hold of me and make me read his book. Never again will the world be the same. And for 2,000 years we will remember his name. Christ Almighty in the flesh forgave us all on his last breath. And 3 days later he rose again. People saw him and spoke his name. And disciples travelled all over the world to spread the gospel to every boy and girl. That the power of God and heaven is real. He gave you every thought and everything you feel. This world was made for you and me. But Satan turned it into a travesty.
Just let us know. Oh. Let us know.
Oh, little girl.
Oh, Lady G.
You doubted me. When I fell down, you doubted me. You kick stomped and outed me. But the Lord told me that He's proud of me. I guess you forgot I'm a warrior. 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 Everybody talking bad on me, I just hit the gas and I smash on. Most of them really double-minded, what they think good, really bad for them. Diss me to get monetized so the YouTube can put an ad on it. You're chasing a bag, call it a fad, that is so sad, homie. 10 toes while I rep the Lord, I am gonna praise Him forever. But why they y'all got a wine body? Keep the wine in the cellar. I do not think about y'all, I'm walking forward, so I don't get more. All of this hate speech, like I'm really bored, cause that ain't important, yeah. All of the Lord's children, we on the court, we ready for war. All of the 12 tribes and all of the strangers who come in the board. God is the locksmith. All of my life He been opening doors. But why you so focused on mine? You should be praying He opening yours. Get it together. Most of the world they getting it never. I'm loving the knowledge. Though I'm young, I sit with the elders. Yeah, like real talk. If you ain't got God, you light as a feather. And the whole time y'all doubted me, the Lord was making me better. Yeah, you doubted me. When I fell down, you doubted me. You kick stomped and outed me. But the Lord told me that He's proud of me. I guess you forgot I'm a warrior. I guess you forgot I'm a warrior. I guess you forgot I'm a warrior. I guess you forgot I'm a warrior.
There's a lot of false teaching going out abroad in the distance. They speaking no melanin, but they rhetoric is flawed and ridiculous. I'm here to knock down your walls and credentials. Life is about being stripped until you crawl in submissive. This the wake up call intervention. Cause your skin can be black, but if your spirit lack, you fall in perdition. We live down here in time, frame by frame. How could we ever put God in a picture? It's about your heart and who your God when the odds is against you. God the creator, He brought it all to existence.